Greece is a really good country for thinking. It's warm and there's lovely walks like this along beaches like this. And I was also thinking, if this was Italy, would this beach look like this? Would it have this informality with just a few Greeks sitting in deck chairs? No. For a start, the beach would have been swept. It would be filled with deck chair concessions. There'd be pizza and pasta shacks at the back, and it would cost you lots of euros to get anywhere near the water. This is the famous Bay of Navarino. The very last sea battle under sail happened here nearly 200 years ago. Through these straits sailed 22 ships, British, French and Russian. And inside the bay were nearly 70 ships and boats from the Ottoman Empire. The subject on hand was peace. The Ottomans were slaughtering the Greeks, and all of Europe wanted it to stop. And so the British were here to look for a peaceful solution. However, it's said the Ottomans took a pot shot at a British ship. And then all hell broke loose. It finished with the sinking of the entire Ottoman fleet and the loss of their sailors. Admiral Codrington, the leader of the peaceful mission, got a huge telling off by the politicians and the hierarchy back at home. After all, he was supposed to be a peace envoy. But without doubt, his actions, not that they would be copied today, shortened the war with the Ottomans and made Greek independence viable. The Greeks really loved Admiral Codrington. Notice he's got pride of place. The other two, the French and the Russian, are just round the back. For some reason, I'm in a serious holiday mood. I think it's Greece, really. And this farm cum taverna, run by Narcos and his wife, Georgia, is just a few miles from Pylos. You'd never find it. But I think it's what Greek dreams are made of. Good food straight from the farm, homemade wine, and a fabulous setting. Now this rooster is the reason I'm here, because there's a famous dish with chicken and pasta that I've heard about but never tasted. The basic rule here in this taverna is that if it's not reared and grown here, it's not on the menu. I couldn't help noticing, wandering around the back of the taverna, this fabulous garden, kitchen garden, I suppose. I was just looking at it, and there's loads of tomatoes growing, loads of beans, lots of onions, courgettes over there, aubergines over there. I was thinking this actually is producing vegetables for the taverna. It's not like some of our trendy places back home with these very, very pretty herb gardens with a few vegetables. Is that for the kitchen or is it for the journalists? You can just tell by the look of this. This chicken is straight from the farmyard. That is how it's always been on farms. Let's face it, you're not going to kill a chicken and keep it in a bag for a couple of days. No, it's straight in the pot. Look at that skin, golden and fatty. Now, I've just learnt an important culinary process in Greece, which is called kapamas, this dish. Basically, it just means taking the rooster, jointed rooster, and frying it in lots of olive oil, and I mean lots, and then adding tomato sauce and cinnamon, and simmering it till all's cooked. A kapamas means heavy, and I think it is going to be heavy, but they say it also means extremely delicious. And they serve it with a tiny pasta, which is just broken up pasta, called hilopites. And the combination, I know, because I've had it many times here, is wonderful. I love this pasta, hilopites. Little squares of egg pasta made in the summer months with whole wheat flour mixed with milk and dried for use in the winter. It's lovely. Just this in a well-made stock and sprinkled with some mizithra cheese. It's a real delight. People say, oh, Greek food, it's too simple, it's too easy. But they miss the point. When it's made with really good ingredients like this, why would you want anything more complicated? It just works. By any standards, this was top-class food. The place was just right. And I've always said that I much prefer lunch to dinner any day of the week. A long lunch with friends, good wine and lovely food is one of the great reasons why we're put on this earth. I'm sure about that.